Hi, this is Greg S. and I'm an Adobe community expert on the Photoshop Elements forums. Today I'm going to give a brief demonstration of the Clone Stamp tool and to show the various options that are available for that tool. The Clone Stamp is used to copy pixels from one area of an image to another area of an image, or you can also copy pixels from one image to another. So what I have here for the demonstration is an image containing several colored panels. That's my background. I'm going to be painting the copied pixels onto a new layer. So up the top here, I'm going to create a new layer. And that layer is now selected. That's where I'm going to be copying the pixels to. So now I'm going to click the Clone Stamp tool here in the toolbar on the left. Down here in the options at the bottom, there are a number of options we can use. I'm using the sample all layers because I'm going to be painting on the top layer, but I want to copy pixels from the bottom layer, so that's why we have the sample all layers box checked. Initially I'm going to demonstrate the tool with the aligned box unchecked. I currently have a square brush selected. This is what will be copied. We can change the size of the brush either using this size slider. There we have a larger size, or make it smaller. There we have a smaller square to sample. Or what I generally do is use the left and right bracket keys, the square bracket keys, to change the size of the brush. Okay, so for demonstration purposes I'm going to use this size. We should keep the opacity of the brush at 100%. And I'm going to use the normal mode. In the this little menu here, the Clone Overlay, I'm going to show the overlay that should be checked with the opacity at 100%. What that means is that when I copy the pixels and move the cursor to another area in the picture to copy the pixels to, I will have a preview of where those pixels will land. However, be warned that with my video capture here, the cursor is not closely aligned with what you will see in the video. But you should get the picture as we go along. So I'm going to copy pixels from this white panel, and to do so I place the brush cursor over the area I want to copy. I press the Alt key and I click the left mouse button. And now I have copied that area of the image, and if I move the cursor over to the yellow panel, here I see the copied pixels and a preview of what will be shown. If I now click the left mouse button, the white square has been copied to the yellow panel. and move it over to the purple panel, and I'm now going to, just for demonstration purposes, click and hold the left mouse button, and you'll see in the white panel to the left the square crosshairs, and that is showing you the area that is going to be copied. So I release the mouse button, and again I have a white square, and I can do this as many times as I want. There, and if I go down, I'm going to press and hold the mouse button, and you'll see that it is the original area that I clicked in the white panel that is used as the source for this white square. And again I go back up, I click and hold, and you'll see that it is the same source that is being used to create the white square copy. So now I'm going to check the aligned box. And I'm again going to hold down the Alt key, press the left mouse button, and I move over and click the left mouse button again. I'm holding it down, and you will see what the source of the copy is, and I release, and I have the white button there. But now see what happens if I move over. The brush is going to preview a yellow, a copy of the yellow panel, and that is because when I click and hold the left mouse button, you will see that the crosshairs are now in the yellow panel and are aligned with the mouse cursor. So now if I move down here to the green panel, the pixels that are going to be copied are going to be purple. That's because, as I demonstrate clicking and holding the mouse button, the crosshairs are now in the purple panel. So we do the same down here. And the green has been copied. If I now move over here, you will see that I have a white and red square. That's because if I click and hold the left mouse button, you will see that the source is on the edge of the white square with the red background. So that is what is being used. So that hopefully explains the difference between the aligned box being checked and unchecked. Now, this, whichever way you do it, each time you click the mouse button, the original source or the aligned source will be copied. However, you can also click and hold the mouse button. Let me again start off with the white panel. I'm going to hold the Alt key, click the Alt key, and now I have a white, the white pixels copied, but I can click and hold the brush, the mouse button brush, and move along, and you will see that the colors are copied from exactly where the mouse button, the mouse click started. may not have explained that too clearly, but as you'll note, I started off with the yellow, the white panel as my source, and as I moved along, first it copied those white panels from directly to the left, but as I moved along, the additional areas were copied, and according to the size of the brush, and that just kept going along. If I were to start now again with the white here, I click and hold, and originally the white is the source, then the yellow is the source, and it moves into the purple, and so that's where the alignment comes in, and the crosshair will always constantly move with the mouse cursor being moved along with it. If you only wanted to copy the original source of white, you have to keep repeating a click of the mouse. So however many times I click the mouse with a separate mouse click, the white will be copied. Okay, so hopefully that explains the use of the tool insofar as the aligned and non-aligned, and that's the end of this tutorial.